In today's hectic world, dominated by man-made noise and information overload, we often forget about the healing power of the sounds of the wild. A forest is more than just a collection of trees. It is a living organism, constantly producing its own unique, soothing symphony. From the rustling of leaves to the singing of birds, from the babbling of a brook to the gentle crackling of branches underfoot, these natural sounds have an amazing effect on the human psyche, capable of reducing stress, improving mood, enhancing cognitive function, and restoring inner balance. This is seeing unlimited greatness. Since ancient times, humans have lived in harmony with nature, and our senses are tuned to its rhythms. Today, cut off from these natural sources of sound, we experience a kind of sensory hunger. Returning to the symphony of the forest is not just a pleasant pastime, it is a powerful therapeutic practice, the scientifically proven benefits of which continue to unfold. It is a reminder of our deep, evolutionary connection with the natural world. What are natural sounds, and why are they different from urban noise? Natural sounds are very different from the urban noise we are used to in their structure and impact on the brain. Fractal structure. Many natural sounds, such as the sound of a waterfall, the rustling of the wind, or the singing of birds, have a fractal structure. This means that their patterns are repeated at different scales, but each time in a slightly different way. The brain perceives such sounds as inhomogeneous and relaxing. They do not require constant analysis and do not cause overload. No sharp peaks. Unlike sudden, loud, and unpredictable sounds of the city, a car horn, the sound of a jackhammer, natural sounds rarely contain sharp peaks that activate the fight or flight response and cause stress. Wide frequency range. Nature sounds cover a wide range of frequencies, which contributes to a more complete and harmonious perception, in contrast to monotonous or limited-spectrum artificial noises. Associations with safety. Our brain evolutionarily associates the sounds of nature, the murmur of water, the singing of birds, with a safe, favorable environment, which promotes relaxation and a lower level of vigilance. The effect of the symphony of the forest on the human psyche. Scientific research and empirical observations confirm the numerous positive effects of natural sounds on our mental and physical state. Reduction of stress and anxiety. Listening to the sounds of nature reduces the level of cortisol, the stress hormone, and the activity of the amygdala, the fear center in the brain. The sounds of water, especially the babbling of a brook, rain, and birdsong, are especially effective in this regard. They help the nervous system switch to a parasympathetic state, which is responsible for rest and recovery. Improved mood. Natural sounds release endorphins and serotonin, which can improve mood, reduce depressive symptoms, and increase overall happiness. Enhanced cognitive function. Research shows that nature sounds can improve concentration, memory, and creativity because they reduce mental fatigue and allow the brain to reset. Improved sleep quality. Playing background sounds of nature, especially white noise like rain or waterfalls, can help you fall asleep faster and improve your sleep quality by blocking out distracting city noises. Emotional restoration. Natural sounds help you process emotions, promoting emotional healing and resilience. They create a sense of calm and safety, allowing you to more freely experience and release negative feelings. Developing mindfulness. Actively listening to the sounds of the forest requires being fully present in the moment, which is the foundation of mindfulness practice. It helps you step away from your inner dialogue and focus on the outside world, strengthening the connection with nature. Regular exposure to natural sounds restores our deep connection with the natural environment, which in itself is a source of well-being and inner harmony. How to integrate the symphony of the forest into your life. In the city, it is not always possible to go to a real forest, but even small steps can be beneficial. Walks in nature. Regular walks in parks, forest belts, or on the banks of water bodies, where natural sounds prevail. Put away the phone. Do not listen to music. Just listen. Apps and audio recordings. Use apps or audio recordings with high-quality nature sounds, forest, rain, sea sounds, birds singing, for meditation, work, or before sleep. It is important that the recordings are without sudden changes and synthetic additives. Opening windows. Even in the city, if possible, open the windows to hear the singing of birds or the sound of the wind. Create green spaces at home. Place indoor plants, a water fountain, or an aquarium to create a mini ecosystem that produces soothing sounds. Immerse yourself in silence. Sometimes the best symphony is the absence of noise. Take time for complete silence, so that your ears can rest and become more receptive to the subtle sounds of nature when you encounter them again. Symphony of the Forest is a free and accessible resource for improving our mental health. By listening to these ancient, calming sounds, we not only give ourselves moments of peace, but also reconnect with the natural environment from which we came, and which still has the power to heal our souls. Nature sounds and the phenomenon of forest bathing, Shinrin-yoku. In Japan, there is a practice called Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, which has become widely popular and has become part of the government's wellness program. It is not just a walk in the forest, but a conscious immersion in all its sensations, including, of course, sounds. The essence of Shinrin-yoku is to slow down, open all your senses, and let the atmosphere of the forest penetrate you. Sounds play one of the central roles here. Participants of forest bathing are specially trained to listen to the rustling of leaves underfoot, the sound of the wind in the treetops, the knocking of a woodpecker, the trills of birds. Studies conducted within the framework of Shinrin-yoku have shown a significant decrease in blood pressure, pulse, stress hormone levels, cortisol, and an increase in the activity of the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for relaxation, in people who regularly practice such bathing compared to control groups in an urban environment. This once again confirms that the acoustic environment of the forest is a powerful therapeutic factor, evolutionary connection and biophilia. Our craving for the sounds of nature is deeply rooted in evolutionary history. For millennia, humans have lived in the natural environment, and their survival has depended on the ability to decipher the sounds of the forest. The rustling of grass could mean the approach of a predator, the singing of birds, safety, the sound of water, a source of life. These sound patterns are embedded in our subconscious as signals that affect our safety and well-being. The concept of biophilia, proposed by Edward O. Wilson, states that humans have an innate tendency to seek connection with nature and other forms of life. Sound is one of the key channels of this connection. When we hear the symphony of the forest, we instinctively feel part of something larger, a sense of belonging to the natural world, which brings deep satisfaction and a sense of peace. A breakdown in this connection, caused by separation from natural sounds and immersion in man-made noise, leads to the so-called nature deficit, which manifests itself in increased anxiety, irritability, and a decrease in the overall quality of life. The future of soundscapes and their protection. As cities grow and noise pollution increases, pure natural soundscapes are becoming increasingly rare and valuable. Protecting these soundscapes is as important as protecting biodiversity or natural areas. This includes creating silent zones, designating and protecting natural areas where man-made noise is minimized, reducing noise pollution, developing technologies and regulations to reduce noise from transport, industry, and other sources near residential areas and natural areas, promoting acoustic ecology, educating the public about the importance of natural sounds for health and well-being. Ultimately, listening to the symphony of the forest is not only a way to improve our personal well-being, but also a reminder of the need to respect nature as a whole. Reconnecting with the world of natural sounds is a step toward a more harmonious and healthy existence for both humans and the planet.
If you'd like to support the channel and help us keep pushing forward, there are links in the description where you can donate. Every contribution helps us reach more people, do more good, and keep this mission alive. There's also a store down below where you can grab something for yourself, or even better, a gift for someone you care about. It's a simple way to spread love and let someone know they matter. We're all just trying to grow, to become better, to rise above the noise and step into who we're really meant to be. And I truly believe change is possible. The kind of change that creates a ripple effect and helps others see the beauty still left in this world. This channel is about real growth, real transformation, and I'm here to give you a front row seat to what that looks like. Raw, honest, and grounded in purpose. God is within all of us, and my goal is simple: to reflect that light as clearly and powerfully as I can, for you and for the world around us.